Friends, it's been a while, and no, it's not another scrapping video, but we are going to be working on my scrap. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy here. I didn't even go get the GoPro. Now we're in my my temporary car shelter, and we got a major problem. I went and hang on, let me fix this up here. I went to do a moving job. I brought a guy about I'd say 700 miles from my house, and my trailer stayed out there, broke down at 3:30 in the morning. It's a tandem, you know, with the four wheels, but it's only one axle, and the driver's side just came right off, and man, that made sparks right in the middle of a national park at 3:30 in the morning. And we were, I'd say, about 80 miles away from our destination. So long story short, it ended up costing $450 for a tow truck to bring the trailer into that main city. And that national park is like huge. There is no cell phone service. There's no radio signal comes in. It's dead. And at 3:30 in the morning, there are not very many cars that go through there. So finally some guy stopped and brought my guy there to the first village so he could use the phone and call a tow truck. Anyway, so now I gotta go back and get my damn trailer. But before I do that, I had to do a brake job front and back on this stupid van of mine. This Montana, it's an 06. But upon verifying on my passenger side, my ball joint is finished to the point where I'm almost losing a wheel and the bearing. So I bought the bearing, I bought the ball joint, and I bought two brand new discs. And there's the old bearing. So now I just went in the house to pick up my set of keys. I don't even know what size it is, or if it's metric or not. Probably metric. Yeah, that's the ones on top. Okay, I'll just grab whatever I think it might be and walk over to the car. I got a 13 and a 14. Let's see if that's what it is. There's the new bearing. But I'm not able to get that stupid thing off down here. I don't know how Marty from Scrap Kingdom does it. You know, how do you hold one hand with the phone and work with the other? I can't do that. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to hit pause and come right back in a minute after I get that nut off. Alright, let's do that. Let's hit pause. Okay, I just went in the house to pick up this tool kit that I bought. It's all these forks and different sizes, you know. And I got my bearing grease right here. I was pointing and I wasn't even showing it. Okay, so I got that bolt off. Now, let's see if I can somehow make this work. I really don't know how Marty does this. Trying to see what I'm doing at the same time. There, I think that's good enough. And here's one thing though, this stupid thing, if Marty would have seen this, this is all thin copper wire in here. I guess it's for that wheel speed sensor. And now, even the widest one keeps catching in the boot here. So, I'm going to have to put you guys down again so I could whack on that. Be right back. Okay, let me see if I can set you up like Scrap Kingdom does. I don't know. I gotta find a spot over here. So I went to get my big glove because I hate banging with this little sledgehammer there and keep thinking I'm gonna whack myself. Now, I don't know what you're looking at. Now I'm gonna assume that you can see what I'm doing. I'll take a sneak peek behind here, but I'm not the pro that Marty is. Now, I hope that's pointing in the general direction. Kind of looks like it is. Well, if it's not, I'm sorry. Oh, I should have turned the damn thing around. Hang on, that's the trick. I'll turn it around, then I'll see what I'm doing. Alright, I'll stop this one, and I'll start another. Okay, as soon as I turned it on, it kind of zoomed at me. Alright, there I am, all bald and everything. Okay, so let's continue this job. And I hope that I'm gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Are we pointing at the right place? Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Probably like this. I'm just afraid it's gonna fall. Or not. Alright, let me see. How does that look? Am I in the way? Alright folks, this is the widest one I got and I'm having trouble with it. And no, I won't keep my head in the way the whole time. I'll try not to. Well, it's loose. I achieved what I wanted, kind of. Yeah. I got the thing loose. But I can't undo those nuts. They're too hard. I might have to take that whole spindle down. Oops, I got the hiccups now. I just finished having a quick bite. My sugar was low. So yeah, friends, this ain't exactly what I had planned. And the reason I'm inside here is because for the last few days it's thunderstorms and you never know when it's going to come and pop up on you. So I didn't want to have to run like a maniac to put my tools away every time it started to sprinkle. Or worse. So yeah, here we are. It feels weird. I haven't made a YouTube video in quite a while. Glad to be back. I hope to be doing more. But now I'm worried about my trailer. I think I'm going to just take off that whole tandem crap when I get it here and put 2 other axles on it. That'll be the best bet. Now if I could only get this stupid thing to come off. But I don't think I'll be able to without using the grinder. Let me see, what can I do here? Well, I got them down anyway. Now, move this out of the way. No. That one? Yeah. We did it. Okay, but is that better? Not really. I gotta grind away at that stupid thing now. Because I'm not able to get them bolts off. I tried, and even with my impact, it just strips on me. But I didn't use the big impact. Unless I try from up top. I don't know if I have that size nut over here. I might have to go and get it. What size was I using? Yeah, that's a Steve, go get your glasses. Well, actually, because of the dirt inside the cracks, I could actually see this one. It's a 14. But I don't think that'll work. Because from the bottom, it just kept stripping. See, if I had my, do I have one of those? You know those air chisels? You just crack on it and the vibration just loosens the rust usually. I got a new compressor that I bought right over here, but I don't know if I have that tool. Might have one in the shed. Alright, instead of all this yapping, let me go and see if I got one in the shed. Meanwhile, you kids hang on there. Alright. I don't have that tool that I thought I did, but I was able to go and find a socket that fits this with the impact, you know. I just don't know if this thing will fit in there, as it's not from the top, which I have no choice but to go from the top here. There. Alright, let's try it anyway. I don't think so. And that is, look at how floppy that is. Damn. My wheel was wobbling. Now, will that fit under here? I might be able to make it, yeah. I think I stripped it. Yeah, that wasn't too good. That's all I managed to do was strip the damn thing. Unless it's not the same size top and bottom. Would they do that to me? Okay, let me try it on the next one. Well, if I get it right on, it seems to be holding. But now I have no clue how to line this up, you know, with that square. There we go. I think I got it. Or did I just strip another one? Yeah, I think I'm just stripping them. Yeah, this shit always happens to me. Well, this is definitely not a how-to video. This is more of a let's watch Steve hurt himself and break things. I'm usually good at this, but I'm really cramped in here. I don't have room to move, and it's not like a garage where I have a workbench where I could place my stuff. Everything's thrown around on the ground here. And I don't want to lift this up too high, because what if it falls off the jack? Then I'm really screwed. And now to get the grinder in there, this thing's in the way. And I don't want to have to mess with that, especially not take the other ball joint apart, because then that'll mess up my steering, you know. Well, I can't really make a fun video right now, so maybe I'll just turn that off. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm dead tired. I had to empty all this crap out of here just to be able to set this up today. So I just don't have the energy I used to. But at least it's in here, so I'm not too worried. I could just stop everything and walk away and not worry too much. But I'm really upset that everything got stripped down here. I don't know why that would be so hard to do, you know? And there's so much grease and oil under this old jalopy. Even if I had torches, I wouldn't dare. That'd be a nice fire. And I ain't got no marshmallows. Seriously, this is quite depressing. I can't even take off the control arm because that's where my jack is. I'd have to somehow wedge something under here to put the jack down and get it somewhere else. Because I sure didn't think I would need to do all this. Yep, I think it's going to be grinder time. Okay, can I get this to open up more? So much grease on this. And maybe I could stick my pipe in there and wedge it in somehow. That's not quite how I wanted it, but I guess it'll have to do. There, that's around where I could use it. Just to keep that out of the way. And that ain't gonna be easy to grind with all this shit unless I cut on that ball joint, but that's tempered steel. That'll be really hard to get through. Yeah. Well, don't need that right now. So let's put this thing away. I like to clean off as much of that dirty grease as I can, so next time I use it, I don't get all dirty. Even though working on cars is a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right? Alright, let me move this, put this away, and I think I'll turn you guys off because I'm just boring the piss out of you, I know it. There we go. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, I'm back at it. Damn. Okay, I made a few changes. Sorry for that super close-up there. Now, since I wasn't able to take that damn ball joint off, I grinded the two sides of it so it was like in half, and I bashed the crap out of it, and I don't know if you see that right there. Yeah, I think I better turn that camera around again because I can't work like this. Sorry about that. Alright, let's do this. Alright, turn that around. Nope, that took a picture. How do I do this? Now, it's so clear on here, but it's actually starting to get dark. It's 7:30. So, I'm not going to do very much more here. I had to take this whole thing apart. Took it right out of here. That was a heck of a job. I was trying to turn the nut and not realizing the way they make these, they're not meant to be turned. They got this these straight lines here. It's just wedged in there. And because this is cast aluminum, it leaves all that stupid white powder. You'd think it was cocaine or something. So, now that I got that stupid piece out of my way and I broke that ball joint, I'll be able to grind these off. Is what I gotta do is be careful, because the control arm is really thin. It's like, I don't even think it's 1/8 of an inch thick. It's super thin, and I'm afraid if I grind too much, I'm gonna cut right into it, which I don't want to do. But once I cut the head off, then I could pop it right through, you know, and then put everything back together, hopefully, without any extra parts, because I'm good at that. Finish the job, you got like 3 screws, 2 springs, and a washer. Put that in your pocket and don't tell nobody, and hope the damn thing don't fall apart. Anyway, so now before it gets too dark and I can't see under here, I'm gonna start using the grinder. So maybe tomorrow I'll use my brain and bring out the GoPro and set it up on the tripod for you guys, so I could really bore the piss out of you. So tomorrow's gonna be part 2. So take care, folks, and remember to like and subscribe, please, and leave comments. I love them, although they're rare. Like, I get compliments, but I never get the real criticism, you know, like, or advice, like, do it like this, or, you know, not that I really give a darn. I don't think I'm going to change all my ways just because somebody decided to tell me how to do it. I mean, I'm still going to do it my way, but you never know. Somebody might have a great idea that I'm going to go, oh wow, I didn't think of that. So please, give me some of those ideas, you know, the really good ones. Stop keeping them all for yourself, you hoarders. Alright, thanks folks. Good night.